especially when it comes to guarding the middle, because I feel like that's always the biggest gap. And I downloaded your 10 free tips and I was reading through them and yeah, and one of them was about that. And I thought that was so interesting about how you really need to communicate and make decisions, especially when roles overlap on who's going to do what. And I thought that was such an interesting relationship to like guarding the middle in pickleball because it's so true. It's like the middle is always for everybody, even like the best players you see, sometimes everybody just assumes the other person's going to go for it and then it just goes through the hole. So I loved that you talked about that in your freebie.
Yeah, Neil's just come up. Well, not just in the last, I would say 4 months, we've
Mhm.
changed our strategy when we play together. And he has decided, and I love that he took the lead on this and said, you know what? Whoever is on the left-hand side, when it's your forehand, that person is going to cover 75% of the court. So the
Mm.
person on the right stays over. In other
Yeah,
words,
makes sense.
stay in your lane, right?
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I'm thinking, yeah, that makes sense. When I see him at home dealing with something, managing something, I don't need to step in. I know he's got it. We've
Hmm.
already established that boundary. And so I think playing pickleball as well, and certainly covering the middle was pivotal for us, really translated into how now we're going to show up in our marriage as well from a
Mhm.
different perspective here, because I've always been the kind of person that would jump in. Let me help. I can do this. I can do it quicker. I can do it better. And that's not necessarily the case. So now if I'm on the right hand side and he's in that prime position, I can let him do his thing and he's really good at it.
Right. Hmm. Good strategy.
Yeah, that's a great strategy. I'm still not good even when Taylor tells me, okay, you got the middle. I'm like, okay, and then just watch it go by.
Yeah, yeah. It takes
Um,
practice. I mean, all of
definitely.
these skills, whether we're talking pickleball or we're talking life, it
Yeah.
all takes
Right.
practice.